Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday morning pony webcam, and today I am on board Treasure again, and once again feeling inspired. I don't know why I think about you guys when I'm on my horse, but I do for some reason. So today I got up, I made my coffee, getting ready to come out to the barn and get myself sort of organized and such, and I looked out my kitchen window and I saw a beautiful orange flower blooming in one of my flower pots. Now you might think, well, so what, right? But seriously, this is a big deal because this was a flower that I grew myself. I grew her from seed. So grew from seed, that's a big deal because, you know, anything that I grow from seed typically lives on a wing and a prayer, right? So it's kind of a big deal when anything blooms for me. Anyway, the point is I took a moment to appreciate that moment. I took a moment to notice. I actually took a moment to notice that I noticed. Does this make sense? So many of us are hell-bent for leather, moving ahead in a fast pace. Like we're always in a race, right? It's always, I don't think so, Tresh. Like, just getting a little snack on the way. So many of us are, you know, always, you know, turned on, right? We have no pause button. It's almost like it's unsafe for us to stop and pause and notice. So I'm going to challenge you today to pause and notice something, right? What have you been neglecting? Is it one of your kids, maybe? You didn't notice that they just grew an inch? You know, is it, you know, somebody, a coworker that's really doing well all of a sudden and maybe they need to be acknowledged? Is it something in your garden that's growing that, you know, you haven't had an opportunity to pause long enough to appreciate? What is it that you're not noticing? Okay, so I want you to notice what you're noticing. Okay, the other thing I want you to do is challenge yourself to ask yourself, what is your motivation? Why are you on autopilot, right? What is going on? Are you afraid that if you don't do it, it's not going to get done? That's a typical 6 quality. Are you afraid that if you stop studying, you're going to forget everything that's inside your head? Trust me, I know all about that one. That's a 7 quality, right? Are you a 1? Do you have a 1, dominant 1 in your chart that says, you know, I got to be super competitive and driven? Whatever it is, I want you to give some thought to what is it that motivates you. And someone asked me that. Actually, it was Coralie Fox, who's a wonderful life coach, and she asked me that. She said, what is it that motivates you? And you know what? My honest answer was fear. Fear that I'm not going to be able to deliver enough content to supply you guys with good stuff, you know? Fear that if I don't run my business, nobody else will, because I'm it. You know, fear of maybe not making enough money to pay my bills. So, you know, that's honestly, that's what motivated me for a long time. Can't say that's my motivation right now, but it certainly was for a long time. So I want you to really give that some thought today. What is it that is motivating you to be on autopilot all the time? Why is it that you don't feel safe to just sit and to be and to notice and be present in the moment, right? For example, you might be a 4. The 4 says, but I've got to plan everything. Everything's got to be done. Or the 6 says, I'm the perfectionist. You know, I gotta make it happen. I gotta, you know, if I don't do it, no one else is going to do it, and no one will do it as well as I will. Maybe you're a 9 that says, you know, I've got to be there and I've got to make a valuable contribution. The 11s, man, they feel like, oh, wow, you know, I've got to do something much bigger than what I'm doing. The 22s feel like they've got to build something bigger than what they've already built. You know, it's constant need to do something better than what you're already doing. Guess what, guys? The only moment you've got is the one you're in right now. So I want you to think about how you can make the best of that. Notice what you're noticing, notice what you're not noticing, and what is it that is motivating you. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed our little ride together, and I'm going to sign off now, hoping that you are going to create your best day ever. Thanks, guys. Bye from me and Treasure.